Welcome to Smellbad's Gaming. We are here at Outpost Zimonja. And what we're going to be doing in this episode is setting up the building where the settlers will be sleeping, and also their sort of living lounge area, other than the bar, which we built in the last episode, and the place for the merchants. So it's going to be quite large. And what I like to do in a settlement like this, where you're limited to space, but what I like to do is build up first, but not necessarily from the ground. So what I'm trying to do here is set up the platform, which will be the base for the entire building. But as you can see, it's not actually the base because it's the second story. Stop picking up stuff that you don't need to pick up. Dear oh dear. Okay, and what we're going to do is, once this basic floor is in position, we're going to adjust the height so that it's not clipping through the building underneath it. As soon as I can figure out how to get these stairs in place. No, these things are sent to try us. And we just need to pop up and have a quick look, and as you can see, the roof of the building underneath is poking through the floor. Not ideal, but we can fix that. And it's actually pretty easy to fix, but you do need to get rid of the stuff that's around it. So we need to take this wall out, and that should be alright. No, I was hoping that maybe we could just move it, but as you can see, it's not quite going to plan. But we can still find another way. And good old concrete pillars. Now this can be a bit fiddly because you've got to get it in the right position where you can raise it up just a fraction and select everything. Oh, why won't that go? What's going on here? Alright, so what we're going to do is lower it into the ground, then raise it up. And hopefully gives us... No, come on. So it's got to be close to the floor and slightly underground so you can raise it up. It's quite tricky, and there we go. And now we should be able to fiddle around with it. Just notice the stairs at the back, they're going to be causing us all sorts of grief. Get rid of those. They were only there so we could get on the top and see whether or not we were going through the floor or not. Oh, it's decided to bounce all over the place. What's it doing? Oh look, it's McCready. Standing there, staring into space as McCready does. Alright. No, it's still bouncing all over the place, but maybe... Oh no. See, there's not much room to move around in this settlement, so it can be a bit tricky. But the cool thing is, because it's not touching anything else, we can pretty much tweak it and adjust it as much as we want. And trying to get it just so, yep, that's looking good. And it's even straight by the looks of it. Wow, that's a first. Fantastic. Look, there's some stuff to scrap that I've missed. Okay, and now we need the ladder back up so that we can actually get up there and just double check, and it's also going to be so that we can build the rest of the floor. Yep, up we go. And it's no longer got the building underneath poking through. Mr. Pedantic turning all the boards around. They've all got to go the right direction. we want these floors, and as I said, we're going to make it quite a big area. We may need to tweak it a little bit, but oh, that's a bit of a try hard trying to think that it will clip through the radio tower, but got to try these things. And we'll make this too wide. It should be too wide as well. Excellent. We'll just carry on putting these floors in. Not quite sure why they're clipping and bouncing all over the place. No, even from a different angle it doesn't look like we're going to get anything in there. See if it fits there. No. Alright, we'll just continue building out this way. And it's looking pretty good. As you can see, it's a huge area, and if we really wanted to, we could probably go up one more story, but I don't think we'll need to. We need accommodation for 24 settlers. I know we are going to make it 3 wide. My bad. No, it's not 3 wide. What am I talking about? And as you can see, it's going to have some pretty good views out over it. And we want to sort of make a little bit of a balcony area. Sometimes these barn floors will clip through objects that normally things won't clip through, but not in this situation, which is unfortunate. Oh, should have put the floor piece in. Then that wouldn't have happened. There it goes. No. Yeah, I think I'm just measuring things out at the moment, seeing whether or not it will do what I want it to do. It wants to clip snap everywhere except where I want it to. Right. No, even the small ones don't want to clip through that. Oh, I think unless we want to try and use the concrete pillar to slide something in manually, that's just not going to happen. Though I did notice that there was a cable going there. I wonder if that's what's causing it. I might go and take a look at that later. I didn't notice it when I was doing this, but sometimes cables get in the way, and it may very well be that all that was in the way was that cable. So we will go and investigate that. Now, can we get... Helps if that's not there, eh? Now, will this snap into place, or is it just too close to the radio tower? I think it's too close to the radio tower. That's alright, we'll stick it on this end where there's more space for stairs anyway. See, it wants to snap everywhere except where I want it to. There it goes. And yeah, we'll be putting quite extensive stairs down there. They'll probably be turning back on themselves. Let's see what we can put in place. No, we'll use the barn ones. The barn ones are really, really good, even though there's only 2 of them. Because that lets you do some quite funky things. And of course, all of the supports underneath, that will be done a bit later. I mean, if people watching this want to see me trying to put all the supports in underneath to make it look more realistic, that is absolutely fine. Just let me know in the comments below. But in my experience, I generally don't like watching that, so I haven't put it in my own videos. If you do like watching that, let me know and I am happy to add it. It doesn't actually take a lot of effort for me to record that bit. It doesn't require a lot of editing or anything like that. So yeah, if you do want to see that sort of stuff, let me know. Okay, out of the way, Brahmin. Come on, what am I trying to do here? Ah, that's right. Just trying to see if I could make it go all the way down into the ground. But the Bunker Hill caravan thing, I don't know what you call it, was in the way. But as you can see, these stairs aren't taking up a lot of space. What we want to do is make it go one more across, like that. Oh. And then put the stairs down into the ground. What does this guy want? He seems to be determined to talk to me. Go away. Alright. Brilliant. So we can now get up and down, and I'm reasonably confident that the settlers will be happy to use those stairs. These stairs seem to be very forgiving for settler pathing. Not quite as good as the wooden floor stairs, which are the ultimate. The settlers always seem to be able to use them, no matter what. They are the oldest in the game, and of course there he is again. What's he want? Of course I'm in build mode, so if he's chatting to me I can't actually see it. And we'll just make sure that people don't fall off, mostly for my benefit. I do have this habit of just running off into open air when I'm building. I get so distracted. Now, as you can see, this is all floating, and okay, let's get it out with this guy. He's clearly... I saved his life? What? 250 caps? I'll take that, thank you. I have no idea who you are, I don't remember who you are, but I'll take that. Now, back to building after that minor distraction. Yes, as you can see, it's floating, but what we're going to do is actually build another layer under it. And I didn't double check, but I'm pretty sure I've made it high enough up that the floor will sit over that other floor area that I've built for the power and to cover the water. But now that I looked back on it, I may need to move the power somewhere else, because this building has taken quite a bit of space up. It depends how much power I'm going to need. There's probably going to be, I don't know, a dozen laser turrets, heavy laser turrets, a couple of shotgun turrets, a couple of missile turrets. We'll just see what happens with the power requirements. Hopefully it won't be a huge amount. Now in hindsight I'm looking at this and thinking, if I had just moved it a little bit more to the side, I would have been able to set another floor piece in there. But then I was thinking, well, actually it's quite cool having that space under there. It looks, it looks like they've just cobbled it together a bit. And snap in place. Yes, it will. Great. Now we've got to get rid of those stairs. I don't know what that Brahmin's doing there. That pack Brahmin. It's been there for ages. It's just standing there like a muppet. And yep, excellent. We can, as I did get it right, the floor. What's going on here? Why won't that go? What's stopping it? It's not the build. Oh, it's that generator, I think. It's just a little bit too close. Yeah. Oh, that Brahmin is in the way. Right, so we moved the generator out of the way. We'll fix that up later. And put this floor in. Yes, yes, get it around the right way. Oh no, the generator didn't mind being moved like that. That's funny. Huh. Sometimes having a generator sitting there like that can be a real pain. Now, we might do something in this little space. I haven't quite decided. But as you can see, if I was only a fraction further out, we could have got an extra floor level there. But I didn't. And I don't know if we'll use that space for anything in particular. Maybe we can make it a balcony type thing or something like that. No, we're going to have to get rid of the wire. No, not the floor, the wire. And find a home for it. We might need to use the rug glitch for this. In fact, I think we will. That Brahmin is really annoying. Can't see what I'm doing. Come on. Hurry up. Yes, it's decorations, floor coverings. Alright. Into place it goes. And finding a home for it could be interesting. I can't tell if there's something in the way because the Brahmin's there. So we'll just stick it on the end here. As soon as it sits, we'll just let it sit there for now. And we'll come and tidy this power up later. So... okay, yep. What sort of walls do we want? I think this part will be fairly plain. And I think it's the Brahmin causing that. We'll have to tidy that up with the rag glitch or get rid of the Brahmin. So yeah, this is going to be quite a good space, eh? And underneath this building there should be plenty of headroom for settlers and stuff to go under. And what we'll do is we'll stick the crafting stations underneath it. Keeps them out of the way, maximises the use of space. What is going on here? Why won't they go where I tell them to? Seeing if we can... okay. That's quite cool. Oh, it's flicking down there. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be a big space. And find one of these nice corner pieces. And figuring out which one to put in. Just block it up a bit. Yeah, we'll probably make this part like a lounge living area. Possibly, maybe even a second bar. You can never have enough bars in a place. Be sort of a secondary bar. Now, are we going to be able to clip this into the ground? No, I don't think it's going to go down low enough. Plus, it's nearly at the ground anyway, so we just need these small stairs. Steps, as they're called. What can we... yeah, I don't think we can get enough power in there now that I'm looking at it. Unless we can go one more level up. We could use the single floor pieces. Use the concrete pillar, stick another level up, and then get another 6 generators across there, I would imagine. Okay, and we want it nice and wide and plenty of space and light. Like this level will most definitely, I would say, be the merchant area. We'll have shops and stuff on this level. The other level above, that will be the sleeping quarters, I think. I think we'll do it that way. Oh, gonna have to move the door frame again. Find a home for it temporarily. Oh, yep, there it goes. Now stick this in. And then put the door frame back. Oh, doesn't want to go. Oh yeah, there it is. Wow, this is looking pretty good. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. And yeah, there should be enough room under there for people to actually walk. And yeah, we'll put all the crafting stations under there. But yes, I'm looking at where the water is now and stuff, and we may need to change that. Or not. We'll just see. It really depends how much power we need, but we can definitely do one more level of power across the top of those existing generators using the pillar and the single floor piece, and then you stick the generators on top of that second layer, and you can actually trick it into, basically the generators go into the floor a little bit, which is making it a bit easier. So here's our balcony area. We'll just make sure I don't fall off, because guarantee it, if I'm distracted I will fall off. Not that it'll kill me in this instance, unlike Finch Farm or Grey Garden, when you're up on the overpass, having died many times falling off those, usually without having saved for a while, and you lose all your work. Not a good situation. So yeah, we'll make this the living area. Let's get these walls in place and use these balcony alcovey things. I still don't know the name, but they've got such a good view, so we'll put them on the corner, each of these corners. Do we want it there? No. No, we'll just use normal walls on there, I think. Fill in these corners. Now I may change these corners to something more open, but on top of them will be turrets, and that combined with the turrets on the bar roof area that was in the previous episode, that should absolutely devastate anything coming down that hill. We'll just lock these off, change the textures a little bit. This is coming together quite nicely. Now I don't know if we're going to be able to put a door in. Door would be good. Otherwise we might have to sort of have a entranceway without proper doors. A bit drafty, but it is what it is. Or I could do a door like I did at Hangman's Alley for the player home. That might work. That fit in? No, doesn't want to. That was what I was worried about. Unfortunately, this door frame is very intrusive. It doesn't play well with others. Right. No, I don't think that's going to work. Oh, possibly. No, it's not going to work. So we'll get rid of that and try plan B. Put the wall back in. And no, we don't want that. What we want is one that's quite open. Not that one. Perhaps we can get one of these fitting. That fit in there. No, and yeah, now that I see it, the cable is causing a problem. To get rid of it. That will temporarily disconnect our settlement recruitment beacon, but that's fine. Okay, so it doesn't want to go back into place. Sometimes these will just snap straight back in, which is great. Doesn't seem to want to behave this time. So we have to find a different way. And now it doesn't want to go in. Is that in the way? Yes, that was in the way. It didn't really look like it was in the way, but clearly it was. Now can we... No, it doesn't want to snap in. Alright, we'll try something else. Put that there. Get rid of these. Move the turret, I think. Need to move the turret. No, but there's another cable in the way. Move that. Come on. What? Ah, there it is. Yep. I think that's what was causing the problem. Yep, sure was. It's the little things that are sometimes hard to notice. And now we need to fill the... What? Ah, yeah, we want the ones with the open windows so we can actually look out. Brilliant. And now it's really just filling in the rest of the walls, I would say. And again, we want it quite open and airy, so we'll use these particular walls as much as we can. Of course, it doesn't want to clip in. Wants to go everywhere else. It's snapping all over the place. Ah, that one is fine going there. And this one go in there. No. Okay, get rid of some of this stuff and try again. No. Right, so it's upset by the floor by the looks of it. The balcony floor that we put in. Ah, there's always one, isn't there? That one go in. No. Okay. Yeah, sometimes turning things around like that will suddenly make it work, but okay, it wants to go there, but not there. I think what we're going to have to do is get rid of these, relocate that temporarily, and then try again. No, still doesn't want to go. Move that. And now try again. Boom. Oh, you just got to wonder, about the logic behind that. What's making the decision? And hopefully we can put this floor back in. No? Not. We have to take it all out again. That is the problem with building. Sometimes you have to undo some of the stuff that you have been doing. Look, and now it's happy to clip in. Happy to clip there. And it's happy to clip there, but not... Ah, there it goes. Fantastic. And now we've got to remove this again. And try and put that back, and hopefully it will snap in place. Great. And just need to put the barriers up again. So we're low on power because that other generator I've just noticed. That's alright. We can deal with that. Why won't that go in place? Stick it on the roof anyway. There. Just turn it round into the right direction. Oh, it's got a brilliant field of fire over there. Yeah, this base is this settlement is going to be really good for defence. Just got to fill in these gaps, and then we'll stick a roof on. All right, snap into place. Come on. Just one more, two more. Yeah. That snap. Oh yeah. And is that it? Oh yeah, there's one more. Now we may remove that and put a turret there at some point, I'm not sure yet. Great. That's all the walls done. So now, yeah, it's just the roof. And we could do one more level up. That would be quite easy to do. But I don't think we need the space. Looking at it, I think we've got plenty of room for 24 settlers. Plus a good merchant area. And of the actual buildings, that's it. Then it's building the walls, putting up the defences. Yeah, I do like these roofs. They look pretty cool. Right, well, you go where you're supposed to. I'm looking at the building size limit, the yellow bar at the top right. I'm going to have to expand that because there won't be enough there to build the walls. I'll run out of building limit. But that's easy. You just bring a whole lot of weapons and drop them and then pick them up again. Store them into the settlements storage, into the workshop. Yep, this is going to look really, really good. Very pleased with how it's coming together. And once it's got the decorations and the lighting and all the beds and furniture and stuff, it's going to be quite impressive. How are we going to use these flat ones? We will for now. We might change that later. But it kind of does work. Fantastic. Oh, did I miss one? There's always one that you miss, eh? As you can see, it's got some brilliant views over the area around the settlement. So putting in defences is going to be quite good. It should be relatively easy. Fantastic. Well, this has been Smellbad's Gaming, doing the next part of the Let's Build at Outpost Zimonja. If you enjoyed this video, please do hit like and share with your friends if they're into building settlements and stuff. And if you'd like more content like this, hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much.